Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Continuing with the Moon Transit series, on 11th of March, early in the morning, Moon will make its move out of Taurus, out of the clutches of Rahu, and will move into Gemini zodiac sign. Until 13th of March afternoon, it will continue in the Gemini zodiac sign. Moon will enter Gemini in Mrikshira Nakshatra, then it will travel to Ardra and then Punarvasu Nakshatra. When Moon is in Gemini zodiac sign, this is a much needed relief for the Moon because earlier it was under the effect of Rahu, although exalted. But this time, if you try to observe that Moon, although being in a very dynamic zodiac sign, the Lord of Gemini, Mercury, is with Jupiter, ninth from Moon. It's a very positive position. And also, Jupiter, which is the 7th house from the Moon, 7th Lord from the Moon, and 10th Lord from the Moon, is posited along with the Lagna Lord and the 3rd Lord. Because 9th house from the Moon is highly optimistic, highly positive, I can say that this is a very, very positive transit. Yes, Saturn, Mars, and Venus is in the 8th house, so this is a very good time to actually correct your taxation, correct your papers, recalibrate your finances, calculate the gaps in your finances, losses, talk about inheritance, and if you have any issues considering the health and wealth of your in-laws or your wife's money. If there is any problem in these areas, this is the right time to address those issues. Also, people who are working on crowdfunding, people who are actually working on public platforms will see a good amount of improvement in their mindset, in their approach. It's a psychological transit, so mind will be affected in a more positive way, and the effect of surroundings will be far more optimistic. 7th house from Moon is Jupiter, which Moon always observes. Now, if you give a spiritual surrounding, if you give a surrounding where the message is always being conveyed about some divine, about some divinity, spirituality, then this will be a great way to convey a message to your own mind about the dharma of your life, about the karma of your life. Jupiter, Sun, and Mercury is a very strong foundation that the Moon will have in this zodiac sign, because Jupiter will also aspect this Moon. Now, to counter this energy, Rahu is present in the 12th house. Rahu being in the 12th house will directly aspect 4th from the Moon. Now, Moon will have a very strong affinity towards the 4th house. That's the Sukh Bhav for the Chandra. That's where the peace of mind comes. Mind becomes silent, 4th from the Moon. Rahu will always bring the chaos, the chit chatter, the tension about something unnecessary, something negative, a sense of incoming disaster. All these negative emotions might trouble you, especially when Moon will be in Ardra Nakshatra. So you should pray to Bhagwan Shiva, chanting Om Namah Shivaya or chanting Shiva Namaskar mantra will prove beneficial during this time. This transit of Moon is going to be very good for Gemini Moon sign people, because for you 2nd Lord is coming in the 1st house. So this is absolutely okay for you, because this means some amount of money will be spent on yourself. You need to transform. So if you're feeling unhappy and you are a Gemini Moon sign, then you need to get up and maybe spend some money on yourself. Dress good, feel good, treat yourself. Bringing books in your home, making a small library and spending some time in that library every day from the day Moon moves in Gemini is actually going to be a very good idea, some good initiative, because this will throw light on your mind, this will open up your soul, open yourself to the reality seen by different people, because books are basically nothing but collective consciousness. The more books we read, the more minds we can connect to. And Gemini is in fact a power of communication. It's a zodiac of communication. And when planets are in such a formation, you should try to communicate, but this is more like transcendental communication. People involved in Reiki healing practices, spiritual practices, astrologers with Gemini moon sign will find a very positive attitude, a very positive mindset in this time, and will be guided by the divine energy. This is a good time to read and enhance your knowledge. And specifically, people who practice energy healing, yoga, holistic therapies will also see that mind will be giving you new ideas to improve. So, this is the time when you are more creative. If you want to promote something, if you want to market something, this is also a good time. So, people who are in digital marketing, advertising will also see a good rise in their income, or at least some initiative might be taken, some ideas might come that will help you gain your income in the future. Overall, moon transit in the sign of Gemini is more about speaking about your emotions, thinking more about your investments, focusing on the positive, and taking the blessings of the God. Make the best use of this energy by praying to Mahashiv. And if you are unaware of the prayers, all you can do is chant Om. Just a simple Om prayer for 10 minutes a day, and then followed by 5 minutes of Shavasana, lying down without any movement, just focusing on your breath. This 5 to 10 minutes of exercise will immediately connect you with the divine and will guide you in the right direction. Just one thing, last advice. These 2 days are not good to create any fight or tussle with your in-laws. Otherwise, some defamation may happen. Also, it's not a good initiative for people who are in fashion industry, media industry to spark a controversy. So be careful, because 6th house has Ketu, and that can make you fight some hidden enemies. So guys, that was a quick take on the moon transit in the sign of Gemini. We'll meet you in the next video. I appreciate your time. Please subscribe to my channel so that you get to know more about Vedic astrology. Hit the bell icon to get notifications. Follow me on Instagram for more stuff. And for consultations, please drop me an email. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, namaste.